Hi guys, so this is a video I've been wanting to make for a long time, and you probably all have heard about your angel numbers, right? 11, 11, 12, 12, and so forth, and they're known as our master numbers. And it's something I became aware of late 80s, I think it was 87 or so, and not only just is it an awakening number for all of those who are new to it might start seeing flashes of 11, 11, 12, 12, and so forth. And what it does typically when it happens, it's like you freeze up for a second and you go, oh, there's that number again. And we're silent for a second, a split second, as if we're attuning. And that is true, because what happens when we see these numbers, there is an alignment taking place. Some of you might even have found your own personal numbers. Now, that was in 1987 for me personally. And I'll tell you a short little story about that, where we were going from Los Angeles up to Mount Shasta. And we had just got the kids asleep. We were all the way up on the peak of Mount Shasta. We were in a big van. We had 3 children. It was my girlfriend. And we finally got them to sleep, and we're like, oh, okay, now, quiet. Now we can meditate. And I was looking at the clock in the car or in the truck, and it was 7:47. And I don't know why that sat with me, but anyway, didn't think about it at all because it was the first time. But in the morning we get up and we do things, and I look over at the clock again in the car, and it says 7:47. And suddenly I had that frozen moment in time, that split second that only you know when you get your numbers, the 11, 11, 12, 12. It's that same feeling. That alerted me to, oh, there's something with 7:47. Now, since that day, and this was in February, it was right before, I believe, Valentine's in 87, every single day, multiple times will I see 7:47, not just on my clock or watch or on the computer, or I will see it on emails, timestamps, everything. 7:47, 7:47. And every time I look at it, it's like, oh, 7:47. And yes, it is an affirmation when we have our personal numbers, or if we're seeing 11, 11, 12, 12, 2, 22. It's all an affirmation that we are on track. We are doing what we're needing to do. It's that alignment. But what really I want to make a video on here this time is something that's totally new for me. It's been ongoing since end of October here in 21. It started. And then I totally became aware of it and started taking screenshots of it on my phone. And that's when the last 2 digits, I've never heard about it, I've never seen anything out there about it, but it kept showing up. Every time I'd look over at the clock, the last 2 digits would be double, like 11 or 22, 33, 44, 55, and so forth. And either I'd take a picture of the clock if I was like in bed and watching TV or whatnot, or I would just screenshot it on my telephone. And let me tell you though, in one day I can get 8 or 9 alignments where I look at the clock or look at my phone and it says, 1:22. Oh, okay. And then I'll look over at my phone again and it's, hey, 1:44. It's like, what? And then I happen to look over again, it's exactly 1:55. And then later on at 3 o'clock, it's like, oh, 3:22. And now it's 3:33 or 3:55. So I don't know how many hundreds of pictures. I'm going to put up here a couple for you so you can see it. And it's on the same day. And I swear it's not like I'm sitting there looking on my phone, waiting for the minute to tick over to have that double digit at the end. No, no, no. Why would I even do that, right? It's like I pick up my phone and oops, there it is. And then, okay, screenshot, right? Next time, I got to go check my mail, my clients, right? And I look at my phone and it's like, oh, there's like 4:55. So start paying attention to that in your life. Do you get it? I think, and I have to ask myself, what is that all about? We know about the other numbers, right? 1, 11, 2, 22, 3, 33, 4, 44. Snap those. It doesn't matter what the hour is. It's the last two digits, and they can come up multiple times in 1 hour, and the next hour, and so forth. So, and day by day. Now, this has been an ongoing event for me, like I said, from late October, November there of 2021. Here we are, and it is July 21st and 23, so it's been more than 6-7 months now. And yes, it is annoying because every time I see that, you get that split second of, oops, alignment, and I'm not quite sure other than maybe to explain it as an acceleration. Is it an acceleration? That's how it feels. It's like, yes, you're on the right track. Yes, you're doing what you're needing to do. Yes, expect things to pick up in speed. Yes, expect an expansion. Yes, keep going with what you're doing. You're on a roll, because it's like it gives me that little pushback here. It's like, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. You're on track, right? And if I look at what's been taking place in my life since late last year until now, yes, things are changing. I think I've told a lot of you too that apart from doing the astrology, apart from doing the tarot readings, and of course I work with you every single day, right? Apart from that, I've been creating more room to do art. So for me personally, for you, it could be totally different. Whatever it is you're doing in your life, pay attention to that. For me, it's like, okay, yes, things are growing and expanding, to add in and express more of my art, which I've been doing for years, but never really had time to devote too much to it, which I have been creating more space. And let me tell you, yes, things are manifesting in that world too. Right now I'm creating some ceramic ladies. I call them ceramic ladies. They're very cute. Which a gallery wants, so I'm going to be very busy between now and January. I got a contract with them at the gallery for them, so I'm super excited about that. And then there's an art exhibition where, in fact, that painting is going to go, the one behind me. So doors are opening. A friend of mine, Ruth, she bought a big, should I say, it was a car shop, which is now being transformed into a studio, art studio. So we're going to have more room, and of course, whatever I do, I like to build or do big canvases or big pieces of art and so forth. I'll show you a couple of things that I'm working on there too. So for me personally, that's all I can say. For you, it will be different, but pay attention to these numbers, because since they started, things have really been speeding up, accelerating. Doesn't matter if it's the N2 or 22, 33, 44 or whatnot. It's just a sign. It's a signal. Means that you're capable of more than what you can do, capable of more than what you know. Let go of your insecurities and just keep moving. Life is speeding up for everyone. And these are just little affirmations. I want to hear about you. So if this has been happening in your life, can you please leave a comment down below? Because I want to know, is it only me? Are you guys out there experiencing this? So tell me all about your angel numbers, how it is unfolding and expressing itself in your life, and how is your life changing according to the speed of how these numbers are showing up and coming out. I think it's fascinating. Now, of course, we know numerology from 1 to 9, right, and the master numbers, all of that, so we can embed that into it too, right? That 2s means something totally different from 3s and so forth. But I want to hear, is this only me, or have you been experiencing this as well? So listen, until next time, have a good one. Love you guys. Good to see you. And I'll be back again soon with another video.